This is David here, aka Chessman, and today we're gonna continue playing some Chess 960 or Fischer Random or Freestyle Chess. Those are the three different names that I'm aware of. Um, I've been playing the chess beginner bots, going up the ranking. I started with Martin, then went to Wayne, went to Fabian, Yuan, Philip, Alani. Last time I beat Noel. Now I'm playing Oliver today. And basically, what I've been doing is playing the best out of four. So I have to score 2.5 points out of four in order to go to the next spot. So far, it's been going pretty well, and I'm getting some good practice. I really want to be a part of the Chess 960 boom, which I think is happening, starting with the tournaments in freestyle chess that was brand new last year, 2025. So I want to be a part of it. So that's why I'm playing Chess 960. Um, so hopefully I can get through these beginner bots pretty easily. I've been getting some good practice, but I still need the practice. So let's start. We're playing Oliver. I'm going to start with the white pieces, and let's go. First thing I notice is this knight is in the corner, so it's probably going to go to b3, which means this knight is probably going to d3. Alright, so since this is going to d3, I'm guessing, I'm not sure which way this bishop's getting out. It could get out it could get out this way or this way. This bishop's probably going to go here. Maybe it'll double up right here. So, let's see. I'm thinking e4 and maybe d4 as well. Just where do I want this bishop? I'm not sure. I'm thinking f3 or f4 so the queen can get out. Let's start with e4. Okay, we get a copycat. I just noticed this pawn is defended by the knight. So I can still, if I double up on this diagonal, I could attack it. Let's see. I think if this knight goes here, I guess let's develop the knight. Attack the pawn. Alright, is that a free pawn? Which one is free? Are they both free? I just realized that I have the bar on this game. Before the start of the next game, I'll turn it off. I forgot to turn it off. But it shouldn't be a big deal. Like, it's not like it's telling me the moves. Okay. Okay, which... I guess let's take this pawn. I'm not sure why. I'm really not sure why. Let's develop this knight. And I'm defending this pawn. I accidentally defended my pawn. Okay. I think I'm going to retreat the knight. Because if he takes me and I take with the knight, then I would lose this pawn. I guess let's keep developing. I'm going to try to get my bishop out. I think I gotta take that pawn. So let's do it. Let's break the pin. I think I can take this pawn with check and then grab this bishop. Is it that good of a move? Man, this is tricky with this queen here, because if I take the bishop, I think he can give me a check and win this pawn and attack the rook. Well, yeah. So I'm not sure. I need a really good move. I think I have to do it though. And hopefully he doesn't play it. Let's try. It's best out of 4, so if I lose this game, it's not the end of the world. Let's see if he go. Oh, he can't go here. The knight defends it. The knight defends that square. I didn't notice. Okay. This is a little tricky. This bishop is doing a good job keeping the knight out of these squares. But he's attacking my pawn twice. Do I let it go? Let's see. I wish my king wasn't. I wish it was safer. No, I don't know. I'm sort of thinking. No. I was going to go a4, but if he goes a6, I'd have to move my bishop, then he gets the pawn. So that's not a good move. c4, but a6. Then my bishop is trapped, so I can't go c4. Maybe d4. Let's go with d4. Hopefully he makes a mistake. Okay, I lose my pawn. Okay. I think I take this pawn. Let's see. What am I up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 4 pawns. So I'm doing pretty good. Thinking pin this knight. I will take that bishop. Thank you. Now I think I can pile up on the pinned piece. Yeah, I think so. Alright, do I take with the bishop or the rook? If I take with the rook, I have a discovered check. Let's take with the rook. He could take my bishop with check, and I gotta take with the king. And he could come out with the other rook. I'd move my king over, but I think I'd be fine. Let's go for it. I will take the queen with check. Okay. Let's check the king. Maybe we'll get a good check with our queen. Yep, I think we will. Take. Looks like he'll be able to save his knight, but at least it'll be pinned. Alright, I guess he won't defend it. Let's check him again. Let's win the rook. I don't see a mate. So let's take the rook. I guess let's take a pawn. Let's take another pawn. Let's not stalemate. Let's check. Let's check. Probably got to get our rook involved. But let's check again. Maybe we'll get mate. Check. Looks like we got mate. All right. Let's see how we played. All right. Did we play better than 1500? 81. All right, that's passable. 81.9. All right. We played like 1150. Wow. And Oliver played like a 100. Our open accuracy was a 70. Middle game 88. All right. Middle game wasn't too bad. So, I mean, we had no opening knowledge. So, considering we had no opening knowledge, it was pretty good. And our middle game was pretty good. So, yeah. All right. Let's start the next game. But first, I'm going to turn off the assisted. And I'm going to play with the black pieces this time. All right, so it's 1-0. Let's go. Okay, let's see. I noticed this bishop is in the corner, so I'm probably going to be playing b6. This bishop is close to the corner, so I'm probably going to be... This pawn here, that makes it difficult. I suppose I could still play c5 because it's defended by the queen. Let's go for it. Let's see. This knight's probably going to e6. This knight could go to f6 or d6. I think we gotta go d5. Maybe go d4. I guess let's keep going strong and keep fighting for the center. We're going to go e5. Then maybe we'll go d4. Okay. Well, we're definitely going to take the bishop. And let's see. Do I want to take towards the center? I guess let's... I don't know. We'll take that way. I guess I can take a pawn for free if I want. This pawn. Well, not for free, excuse me. I don't know why I said that. I could bring my bishop out. He'll block. But then I can tuck my bishop over here, and that looks pretty strong. Let's go for it. Okay. I guess I'm taking a rook. Alright. I believe I want to take this pawn so my bishop is open. Of course, he could take with his pawn and then his bishop will be open. And I don't like that. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, let's take. At least this rook is open towards the queen. Maybe that something will happen. I need to develop my knights and get my other rook into the game. That's what I need to do. I got to be careful about moving this knight because he could line up and then go for a mate. So I guess let's develop the knight. I was thinking about going this way and attacking the pawn, but that's too easy to defend anyways. I was thinking of trying to trade bishops off, even though my bishop's pretty strong. But his bishop is a little strong as well. So I'm going to try to trade it off. I could go here. I'm just going to go back. I'm going to take with the pawn. Play safe. Keep this pawn reinforced. Let's see. Let's develop this knight. Let's see if we can get queens off the board. Nope. But I got control of the B file. Let's castle, I guess. Alright. I really need my opponent to make a mistake. Let's get this on an open file, or a semi-open file anyways. Let's defend this pawn. Because I want to move this knight, I think. I guess let's trade knights. I'm threatening this pawn with check. He decides to move his knight. Okay, I think I have to take because he's attacking my pawn twice. So let's take. Oh, or I could take this pawn with check. I forgot my rook is defending. Or I could take with the rook, and I'm attacking both of these. I gotta calculate that. Let's see. Rook takes. I'm probably losing this pawn. Unless I can bring this back to defend. Or defend with my queen. But I can't defend with the queen. Let's go for it. Take. Where can I go with my rook? Unless I give up the rook and I just take the knight. I think I gotta do that. It's gonna take the rook. And then I think I just check back. And let's defend this pawn again. Alright, so queen, queen, rook, rook, knight, knight. So I have an extra knight, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pawns to 4. Extra knight and 6 pawns to 4. Okay. What can I do? My queen needs to be more active. But it's attacking this knight, so that's pretty active. I need a really good move. Could attack the queen. Or I could put the queen here and then maybe go check. Alright, let's activate the queen. Let's see. The only thing I can think of is check the king. Where could the king go? Then I could put my knight here. Alright, let's do it. Just improve the knight. Okay, he just decided to give up his queen. Good timing. That's good for me. And his rook. Nice. Well, it was a really good game. Okay, now what? Is this checkmate? No, it's not, because he can go here. Let's... Oh. Just, if he goes there, we can trade knights. So, it's still good. But let's attack the king first. And that's checkmate. Alright. I just wanted to chase the king away. Alright, that was a good game. That was a lot tougher than the first one. Let's do game review. I think last game it said Oliver played like a 100. I think he played more like a 600 now. Let's see if my opening was better than a 70. I played with an 87%. That's pretty good. I'll take that. I played like a 1250. Okay, Oliver played like a 950. I had an 83.8 accuracy. That's pretty good considering there's no opening preparation we can do. His opening was a 64. My middle game was an 88 again. And his middle game was a 77. It's pretty good. Yeah, that's all I wanted to know. Okay. Because I got a sense the game went pretty well, so I don't need to do the game review, the whole review. Alright. So let's play, that's 2 out of 4, so I just need to get a draw, and I'll go on to Malika. So I get the white pieces again, and let's play. Okay, I notice that this knight's in the corner again, so it's obviously going to go to b3. So that means this bishop is probably going to escape this way, and so will the queen. So I'm probably playing d4. That way, this pawn can go to either e4 or e3 to get this bishop out. Unless I want to fianchetto it, which I may want to do that. Okay, so I guess my first move is going to be d4. Yes, it's going to be d4. Because I can always defend it with this knight if I need to. I'm going to take the center and hope that is a good thing. If he goes d5, I can take it, I think, because this can't take back, otherwise he loses the queen. Okay. Do I just go c4 as well? Maybe not. Because I think I want this pawn to help guard this pawn. Because he might put his bishop here. Alright, let's keep going. Let's develop, I guess. Let's keep developing. Maybe I should play c4. What to do? I was thinking of pushing. I just need a draw. I guess let's not do anything crazy. Let's just take. Because if the knight moves, my bishop might be getting trapped by pawns. Okay, I now can't move this pawn. Okay, I'm thinking I gotta go knight here and the knight here. Or, actually this pawn is just hanging. I can take it for free. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Yep, I think it's fine. I think I'm just gonna bring my knight back. I will take that rook. That was fine with me. Alright. How do I get this bishop going? Thinking maybe I go b4. And then maybe I'll go c4 and then b3. I think. I'm not sure. Uh, let's attack the queen and gain space. Maybe he won't move it. Okay, he moves it. I think my knight will be good here. I will take that queen. I will take this bishop. Let's attack a knight. And I think it'll have to trade itself off. I'm going to take this knight. Let's go here, I guess. Attack this pawn. I will take the bishop. I'll just take the rook. Let's take a pawn. See if we can get a mate somehow, but we'll just keep taking pawns. And that's mate. Nice. Let's take a look at the game review. Alright, did I play higher than a 1250? I don't know. Alright, not my best game. I played with an 82% accuracy. Oliver played consistently with a 67. I played like a 1200. Alright. And Oliver played like a 100. My opening wasn't that good. 66.9. His was a 56. My middle game was okay, an 83. His was a 32. Alright, we'll take a look at the review since it's the last game. Cool. Grab central space.
You just snapped up that pawn for free. Can't beat that, right?
Okay, so I got a free pawn. That's where it started to go good for me.
They missed the chance to strike at the center with a pawn. Your opponent goofed, leaving a free rook on the board. Easy pickings, just saying.
Yep, free rook.
Your opponent goofed, leaving a free queen on the board.
Yeah.
Easy pickings, you just snapped up that queen for free. Can't beat that, right? GG, checkmate secured. What a win.
Alright, so Oliver just dropped a bunch of pieces pretty much. But the first, like, 7 or 8 moves, like 7 moves were pretty good. And then I got a pawn, I guess. All right. So I beat Oliver. So the next opponent I will be facing is Milika. So I will be doing that in the next video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I'm still new to this whole YouTube thing, so if you have an idea of certain type of videos, chess related, I should make, maybe you've seen someone else do it, I'm not really sure, or you have your own idea, something you would do and you think I should do it, just let me know in the comments and I'll try to. I'm trying to come up with all kinds of ideas. I'm trying to make videos that haven't been made before. Um, this is a learning experience for me, and I hope we all learn and grow and all be successful in our lives. And I hope everything goes well. And so I hope everything goes well for you, and I hope you have a great one. Bye.